Hey cousins, oh my gosh, so we are on our way to an appointment and I'm kind of nervous on even like talking about it because it's like something very, very new for me. So let's get back to like the beginning. Hi, my name is Periel, but everybody know me as Champagne Mommy. So make sure you are following me on my Instagram as well as my TikTok, and definitely stay tuned and subscribe to this channel because you are not going to want to miss this. This is something new for me, and definitely it's gonna be a nice vlogging journey, and I just wanted to bring you guys upon the journey with me because like it's definitely something that should be more known, as well as just the process of it all. So let me stop the anticipation and let me go ahead and tell you, I am becoming a surrogate.
Wow.
Yes, me. Well, not necessarily like a surrogate because I'm not using like none of my genetics or eggs or anything like that. I'm just going to be a gestational carrier. That's the proper term for it. So basically, helping a family who is not able to naturally carry and give birth on their own. Will just, be carrying the baby to term, and once I give birth to the little one, go ahead and give it to this, parents, which is the family that I was able to choose, and they chose me as well. So I'm very fortunate to be able to do this because I wouldn't know I don't actually know what it feels like to not be able to carry, but I know, like, I'm not gonna say all women, but majority of the women out here, they definitely want to be able to, experience that childbirth, and not just the childbirth, but just to be able to have a child. So for me to be able to do that and carry somebody's baby, their angel, and bring him to, fruition and reality, that's just, a blessing that I want to be able to be to somebody else because I was able to do so. And I know they definitely are in need of more surrogates or gestational carriers out there. So if you guys are interested in learning more about that, then definitely stay tuned in with me. Again, my name is Periel, and this is going to be the life of a surrogate mother. I'm gonna go ahead back to driving so I can keep my eyes on the road, but stay tuned. This is literally about to be an hour and a half drive just to get there. Talk about dedication.
If I wrote you a symphony just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side.
And we're in. Oh my god, I'm kind of nervous. I guess you can say I am like super nervous, and I don't want to talk too loud, but we are here. Okay, so we are here in the room, and we're just about to do a transvaginal ultrasound so she can take a look at, I guess, my uterus, ovaries, and all that good stuff. But yeah, so excited and so nervous at the same time. this. Hysteroscopy, checking in my uterus, I guess. Oh my God, what have I got myself into? Y'all, I'm like super freaking nervous because we did the ultrasound so they can like, and this is like something new for all of y'all, except for like my closest friends and my parents, of course, because I had to talk to them to make sure, you know, I am making the best decision. But, you know, all in all, definitely making a good decision because guess what? I get to help another family that's not able to carry their own and bring their baby to life. But we here now, did the ultrasound, and now we're about to do a hysteroscopy so that they can take a peek into my uterus and whatnot to see how, I guess, well I am to carry. But stay tuned.
Let me know if you want to take it out.
Yeah.
This is your uterus. This is the left tubal opening, what we call the ostia. And this is the other side. Okay, and this is the top of the uterus. And this is the bottom of the uterus. Looks good.
I don't want to be a surrogate. I want to say it's been about maybe 9 or 10 years. I just never like went forth with it because one, you have to, before anything, you have to know that you can actually carry your child and not just carry it, but carry it the full term and, you know, give birth to whatnot. So, of course, when I did inquire about it, I didn't have kids at the time. So, you know, now that I done had kids, it wasn't really like in my house. Like, it was just kind of like in the background until like when I was working. I used to work at an OBGYN office, and one of my co-workers, she was just like, hey, so my cousin is part of this program, and they're actually looking for surrogates. And when I tell you, like, especially with our community, it's not a lot of surrogate mothers out there. So like it's a real big need. Like it's such a, I'm not gonna say like a business, even though it is a business, but it's such a booming thing that they are really needing like a lot of surrogate mothers, especially like in the Georgia area, North Carolina, Florida area. If you are interested in ever becoming a surrogate, or you know somebody who possibly is interested, definitely send them my way, and you know what I'm saying, we can chop it up and get their questions answered as well, so that they can feel comfortable and they can know more about it. Every agency charges differently, and then of course the parents does too, but it's a nice 5-figure band in it. And then again, like if you were to like do it again, you get paid more. So the more times you do it, the more they pay you, or whatever the case may be. So with this family, I want to say, I think it's $60K. We haven't talked all of the actual numbers. That's just kind of like the base rate right now. And then like I said, today I did my medical clearance just to see if I can carry well, if my uterus is good and it's on point. Every agency is different. I've heard it can range from like as low as $40K to almost $120K, and even more than that, because they do have celebrities, you know, that you could possibly get matched up with. So I've been actually in this process, I want to say it's been about, for me it's been a year so far, and that's only because like when I first was going to do it, I kind of got cold feet, just like, you know, when it comes to marriage and stuff. Only because like when I started reading like the risk factors and stuff like that, even though like if I was to have, you know, be pregnant on my own, I'm facing the same risk, you know. So like I had to really pray about it, talk to my loved ones about it, and like become really, really sure to go ahead and do this, because like at the end of the day, I don't want to set myself up with a family, and then like when we're all about to go, you know, everything's out on the table, I back up because I'm not ready. So I wanted to make sure I was completely ready, that I didn't have anything that was going to stop me or distract me from being able to be a great carrier for them, and you know, to be able to be an assistance for them. But they actually do, and I think it does depend on the family as well, as far as like the coverage for medical expenses. For mine, so far it's been covered because right now I'm just, I left my job back in January. Like, I had COVID. I'm a single mom of 2 kids, so I was paying like 3 different child care services. So I had to like let my job go because it was like 12 hours long, and it was working me like 4 to 5 days out the week plus the weekend. So I just couldn't do it anymore. So I ended up leaving, and so yeah, like with Uber, like it's not like a regular 9 to 5. Like, I can get medical coverage on my own. However, due to me leaving, when I did leave, like, I have to wait for, you know, the enrollment period to open back up. So right now I'm just kind of like freeballing it and paying out of pocket for my personal stuff, like if I was to go to the doctor or anything like that. But as far as like doing their medical clearance, like today they paid for that. And today I did the ultrasound again just to check to see if my uterus was healthy enough. And then we did a hysteroscopy. Oh my fucking God. I was so scared because I was like, hold on. Nobody told me about this part. I didn't prepare myself. And again, I used to work in the OBGYN. So I've been with patients who did hysteroscopies. And it's basically like they put a camera up your cervix or whatever. It's really thin, but just knowing something is about to pop in my tiny hole or whatever, excuse me. I was just like, oh my God, I'm not ready for this. I didn't take no motion or anything. But yeah, so it was like a really quick procedure, nothing major. I didn't feel anything, and luckily I was ovulating, so like my cervix was already basically kind of open, so it wasn't like no pain at all for real. So as far as my impregnation goes, we're just waiting to sit down because we have to sit down with the lawyers and discuss all of the fees, discuss the contracts and all that good stuff, making sure that we are both getting, you know, the good end of the sticks and whatnot. So after we do that, we are going to, you know, start the process once I'm into that period of being able to hold the line, well, not hold the lining, but hold the embryo after they do the artificial insemination. And the difference between, and I only put surrogate up there because that's like what everybody knows. Technically a surrogate is where like I would be using like my egg and whatnot, but I'm not using any of my genetics. It's simply just her egg and his sperm, and they're gonna, you know, fertilize it in the lab, and after, you know, everything is done and all the splitting up and whatever the case may be, then they'll put the embryo inside of me with an artificial insemination. And it's pretty simple with that as well. It's just kind of like the hysteroscopy, a little small tube they just put, and you know, we wait 10 days to see if it's gonna be sticking with another ultrasound or whatnot. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm super excited. Pretty nervous. I still got a little bit of jitters from it, but I'm just all in all happy to be able to bless somebody and, you know, let somebody have their angel come to life. So I'm happy because like this couple, they've been trying, and I just want to be able to help them. I really want to help them. Like, and it's so crazy. Like when I first got their profile, I don't know if it's just because I'm a Cancer, but when I read their profile, I ended up crying. And I'm like, I ain't even met these folks. I don't know what they got going on or anything like that, but why am I crying? So that's how I kind of knew like this was the family for me. And I'm pretty daggone grateful for the agency that I am with, because like when I tell you, like, they are definitely on it. They stay in contact with me. It feels like family. I love the fact of how they are hearing us as carriers to be able to be matched with the right intended parents as well. Because with me, my agent, she knows me so well. She knows that I'm always working. She knows that I'm always on the go. So she wanted to match me with somebody who wasn't going to be like super overbearing for me. And I love that. But I got you. I'll carry your baby safely and secure. The couple, no, they're actually like, I want to say a few years older than me. So know, it really put a lot of things to light. Like, dang, like, even though I'm young, you know what I'm saying, and they are young, people can still have problems. Like, you would think like it's 40 and above where they can't like have kids, but no, it's like young women out here who are suffering, not being able to become pregnant, and even if they do become pregnant, they can't keep the baby long term or full term. So I mean, it's just amazing that how these numbers are. Like, I would have never thought that carrying a baby was, I'm not gonna say like very hard, but you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know how to explain it, especially like not trying to be desensitized about it, but it's like, dang, I didn't realize how many people were having fertility issues until like I got into it. So I'm just grateful that I'm able to carry. I'm grateful to be able to be connected with these people and see how it goes. I'm gonna document my journey, and like if anybody have like questions or want to talk to me about it, you already know you can just definitely hit the DM. And then of course, make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel, because that is where I'm going to be uploading the most of the content. You know, I'll definitely be rocking it with y'all on the Instagram, but you know, for the real tea, for the real thing, from now on, it's definitely going to be on YouTube. So definitely stay tuned. And again, like I said, if you got any questions, reach out. So I guess that's pretty much it.